Hey, Lord of the Rings strategy battle games fans, welcome back to the lands of Middle-earth. I'm your host, Roman Daisel. Today we're going to be looking at the Army of Rohan. As you can see, I've got quite the Rohirrim collection here. Starting with my Palisade that I got from Games Workshop this year. Pretty cool. Comes with a watchtower and 4 wall pieces and a section of gate. Would have been nicer if they gave you a little modular hilt to go with it for the watchtower, or even a dike and ditch type idea. And I also got the Rohirrim house. I shouldn't have glued the roof to the building, because then I could have taken the roof off and had guys inside it, make little rooms and stuff, which would have been kind of cool, defending a farmhouse. In the backdrop there, I've got Helm's Deep, which I've already reviewed, and I have part of the Warhammer castle walls that I'm using as my deeping wall. So let's start off with the army itself. I have 60 Rohirrim infantry. These came out of 2 box sets of 24 infantry. One I got off Kijiji for like $10, and the other I got off Fan of the Sport for $30. The other 12, they come from the Battle of Pelennor Field set, and you can see that I got the. Now with these things, they're pretty much you get 4 standard spearman poses, 4 standard archer poses, 3 standard swords poses, and 1 standard axe pose. So with the box of 24, you get 2 of each pose, and the box of 12, you only get 1 of each. So I have a 60-man army, and it's pretty cool. Also, if you notice, I have the shields all painted differently. That's to represent regions. So the yellow is the west fold, the gold is the center or capital region of Edoras, and the white represents the east fold. So you can see close up what they look like. My paint job's not the best, but it does pretty good. And it is a sizable army, so you can have these. One figure represents 20 guys, one figure represents 60 or 100 guys, depending on what kind of standard you're using. Okay, so I got everyone on the walls. Got a little division hold ready to reinforce the gate. If the gate collapses, they're there to block it. Got enough men on the walls. Got some archers up in the watchtower just in case. And I've also garrisoned Helm's Deep in the back. Okay, next up, I also have 3 Royal Guardsmen on foot. You get 2 spearsmen and a swordsman. And 3 basic poses. They're metal. Cost me like $14 plus tax from Fan of the Sport. It's one of the first sets I bought from them, so I didn't get a discount yet. And you can see that they're pretty cool, pretty badass. I wish I had 3 more of them. Now I do have 2 Éomers. So these 2 come from Heroes of the West. I have a full box set and a 3/4 box set of them that I got as a loose figures. So I use the one as Erkenbrand and the other one as Éomer in a pinch. I also have King Theoden and Gamling from Heroes of Helm's Deep box set that I've already reviewed. And then I have King Theoden again in a much better battle pose, Battle of Pelennor Fields box set. And then finally I also have Prince Theodred that I've already reviewed too. So I do have quite a few leadership guys. So what I really need to complete the infantry is I need an Elfhelm, a Grimbold, Erkenbrand, and Hama, as well as any other household knights that they had. Okay, next up we got the Riders of Rohan. So I do have quite a few cavalry troops. 12 of my Riders of Rohan came from the 2 Towers box set, and the other 12 came from the Battle of the Pelennor Fields, and I also had a box of 6 that I paid long ago. So I have 30 altogether, plus some heroes, which we'll get into in a minute. And again, I also give them shields representing where they're from, whether they're from the East Fold, the West Fold, or the Center District, because there are 3 marks or marshals, and each control a district. I do have a Royal Guard mounted. And I also have Gamling with a standard. I'm not a very good artist, so I didn't put anything on my standard. I should put a white horse, though. I do have Éomer mounted. I do have Theodred mounted. And last, now I do have 2 Theodens. I have this Theoden up here, and he's from the Warg-Attack Theoden. I don't have the Warg-Attack box set. This came loose with a bunch of others that I got. And the last one, which is really cool, which was really amazing, is the King Theoden from the Battle of Pelennor Fields. He is an amazing model. I have 35 heavily armored Rohirrim cavalry. Now I do have Eowyn as a cavalry figure, and I'll do her on. She'll get her own little segment. Like I said, you got Theodred, the Royal Guard. I wish I had 6 of these all together. 3 to 6 would be perfect, but I only have the 1 for now. Plus I have Gambling on horseback, Eomer, Theoden twice, and then I have 30 Riders of Rohan. And they come with basic poses like spear, axe, sword, and bow. There's only so many you can do. But anyway, that is my Army of Rohan. I have a pretty sizable force. I'd like to have 30 more Rohirrim cavalrymen, as well as Erkenbrand, Elfhelm, Dirwin, and of course Grimbold. But Grimbold doesn't have a horse figure yet. Grimbold is just an infantry guy. He doesn't have a horse. It's kind of weird. That is the Army of Rohan. There are a couple of box sets that give you more, like the Valiant Rohirrim. But anyone out there who plays this game or collects this stuff, let me know what you guys have. I know there's some guys who have a much bigger Rohirrim army than I do, but not many of them have a Helm's Deep. That's one of the rarer ones to find these days, as they no longer make it, and people on eBay want too much money for what they got. I paid $75 for mine off eBay long ago. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and ring that bell for notifications, because I'm going to keep doing this and my other channel, which is Middle Earth Role Playing. Till next time, this is Roman Daysel. I'm out of here.